Into the side Bs. Okay. Are we seeing a PS2 start off? Classic.
Start battle.
Take X stage for Steve.
Zombie Sephiroth.
Thanks, A9.
3,
That's true.
1, go!
AK rolling out of the way of the orbs there. He's got the timing for a single orb down pretty well. And we got a quick down throw into pick loop. Doesn't get much off of it though. Sephiroth's kind of hard to pick loop a little bit because he's weirdly narrow and floaty. He's doing a decent job getting his space out, but Sephiroth can tear down those walls. Not here today, A9, but at Upstate, yeah. I think he's... using the Octoslash as an edge guarding tool, which is interesting. I feel like a lot of Sephiroth's moves hit below stage though, so it's a valid option, I guess. That was fun. That was an interesting movement options from Vince there. AK making interesting use of Elytra neutral. Gets him some good positioning. It's a pretty lagless move too. Kind of forces Vince into a rock paper scissors situation of whether to like attack or grab. In that case, throws out a forward tilt, I think. And gets the kill sparks, but no kill. Good DI on AK's part. You gotta grab an up throw. That's Steve's go throw. He gets his first diamond. 161 is an interesting choice, but I think AK needs some extra credit. Good stall out that edge guard, but gets hit by a back air. Just kind of threateningly jabbing a little bit. Keeping away from the counter steal and gets his diamond. Yeah, edge guarding Sephiroth seems not enjoyable. Like AK is throwing out those down tilts, but does not do much against Octoslash. And now he's pretty much in a disadvantaged situation because one of Steve's great landing tools, just like throwing out a block, pretty much invalidated by a lot of Sephiroth's aerials. I think AK is definitely using that Elytra a lot, which I don't know if that's going to be. Right. Gonna take it with the minecart. Now it's to just like shield those orbs, which he's got. Got that timing down. I think AK is just trying to stay out of the range of Sephiroth for now. To both like wait out those orbs and to get some resources. Even more important than normal too, just to make sure that you aren't punished for shielding during that. Right, AK is definitely struggling to get the resources he needs, but not for lack of trying. Definitely see a lot of throwing minecarts out there. But also going after them instead of waiting to get more iron, which he is severely lacking. Severely lacking in Grimble points, as he might say. Or I might say, I guess, too. Not only does he not have his Vink, but Yeah, very unorthodox uses of Elytra in this game. That kind of did work out, but he wasn't able to get a lot of a good conversion off of it. But I feel like Vince is at some point gonna note it, and even if he can't like react properly, he's getting more used to that being an option that he throws out. And there goes the first game. Vince taking it.
その痛みで私を思い出せ
Alright. We'll see where the bands take us. Deathmaster Torna.
Stop battle. Zombie Sephiroth.
I don't think he likes this song. I forget. AK has some relationship with Battle with Torna.
1, go!
Playing a lot more aggressively there, trying to get an early Zebra convergence with the wood tools. Complicated by the fact that he got an orb on him. And also, I don't know. This is definitely an aggressive AK, which isn't super common. Maybe it's out of necessity trying to get those games back up, but I don't know how that's going to work out for him. Seems to be doing decently on Iron, but still has the starting game materials too. And that strategy of throwing out the minecart and then anvil definitely wastes a lot, even if it is a good option to catch a lot of different things. Good punish on that whiffed Octo Slash there. Not quite gonna kill yet. Sephiroth is light, but not that light. Oh good, AK reading, trying to bait out a Sephiroth counter there, which Vince does not throw out, but still gets back to ledge pretty safely. Just anticipating that option, because Sephiroth's counter is a ridiculous edgeguarding tool against Steve. Probably one of the reasons why this matchup is bad. And that back air takes it. AK actually doing pretty decently on resources. Except for going to try to destroy the crafting table there, but to waste a few resources. But AK can still craft. It is interesting to see how the meta is evolving on whether to destroy the crafting table or push the Steve away from it. I think AK is now in the camp that the best counterplay is to break it if you can, without stalling out your moves. No option after that spike, but that anvil has Vince's shield looking mighty small. Attacks on an orb after through the minecart. AK's got the timing though. Very even match. Yeah. This is AK's bracket team in Sephiroth too, back from South Jersey. We get the fair spike. Yes, nice. Evening up percents and stocks. This is definitely a much more even game, which is interesting. We've definitely seen a more mixed playstyle from AK this round. I feel like last round he was trying and not doing as well with playing like a more traditional Steve neutral. This time he's kind of gone on the offense a lot more, but also gotten some good time to mine, and it's actually working. Now we have Sephiroth on his wing on the last stock, but AK does have a slight percent lead. That's scary, and that's going to take it. The drop down Octo Slash. It's a good ledge option.
Start battle.
Right? This is looking to be AK's last chance to stay in this tournament. Trying to pick an Animal Crossing theme. Play 7 p.m. Actually, don't. But
Sephiroth.
I like that song in New Leaf, but it's a very different song in Smash.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is our first axe stage for Steve. Right, we've got a pick loop here. There's no like true pick loop combos with Sephiroth, to my knowledge. Yeah, it's an awful matchup. It's definitely Steve's worst matchup. But I think AK's Shulk is like not as in practice as is Steve, and he thinks it's worth going Steve in this matchup, even if Shulk is probably like on paper the better matchup. Good use of the up smash out of shield. Like he had, I think ooh, that could have been a repeater. I mean, technically, I think that was the setup, but it was on wood, so not gonna work. Nice DI. Going for a very low sweep there with the Elytra. One of the benefits of that move, you can kind of do a little bit of some interesting mix-ups with that, even though it is pretty... And the dash attack catches it though. Man, killing dash attacks. Elytra on top smash doesn't work though. It's definitely a tool that AK is taking a lot more advantage of in this matchup than I've seen even previously in this tournament. Also, it is Saturday night, so we got KK Slider playing in the background. Yeah, I'm AK's high school friend, and is definitely the character that I play against the most. I don't know his exact weight. I know generally. Like I know when my character's kill options work against Steve, but I just don't know numerically. I don't know my own character's weight numerically. No tech there, but the block does save him. And there we can see a good use of Elytra's hitbox off stage. This is definitely AK's game. Has a commanding percent lead, but not many resources. Definitely needs to get some time to mine. Nice! Footstool Anvil. True combo, giving AK his first game of the set. Yeah, for sure. I mean, most of the block interactions are weird block interactions. It's a very interesting character and a very interesting tool that he has. But yeah, I agree. Alright, this is still definitely an uphill battle for AK, but let's see if he can do the reverse 3-0. So now it's Vince's counter pick in terms of stage. Not going to Sephiroth's home stage, which is back to PS2.
Sephiroth. 3, 2, 1, go!
目障りだ。
Right, we got an early Z convergence there. The orb definitely like messes that up though. Not gonna get anything off of it, but still good 61%. Waits out the counter. There we go. We got a down tilt on Sephiroth's recovery, which is not a super easy thing to do, but it's supposed to be jumping like that. Then that is an interesting option too. I think like Luigi obviously has that, but like being able to basically ledge cling with an attack like that is cool. I don't know, Sassy, you're a Luigi player, right? Like, is there much utility to Luigi's like pseudo ledge cling there? All right, this is a pretty even game in terms of stocks, or in terms of percent. Not that much anymore. Yeah, I kind of figured. It feels like Sephiroth is much more useful in that regard. That's cool. Yeah, that's counter hits. We haven't seen much use of the counter in this game yet. It's a pretty potent tool against Steve's recovery. Didn't even need to spike. Just the minecart angle worked well enough that it just killed. But Sephiroth, or Vince definitely has. That is almost a classic Steve cheese, where you use the back throw or forward throw into block, and it kills ridiculously early. But not quite. And Steve can recover from a lot of places too. Not much iron. PS2 is a stone stage. I think I might have said it was an iron stage before, but it is not an iron stage. It also has interesting diamond interactions because you get your first diamond relatively late, but get both of them in quick succession. Yeah, a lot of that elytra neutral here, which is interesting. I don't know. It seems to be not like punished too often, so which is why I guess AK is still using it. But it feels riskier than it is because it does not have much end lag if you recover it parallel to the ground, or if you do it parallel to the ground. There you go. That was a raw dash attack. But it takes AK into the stock lead here. At pretty high percent though. A lot of Sephiroth's moves will kill at this point, but gives AK some more time to mine, and maybe get some extra credit in terms of percent too. Anything counts in this. He just needs to take it. He mines best on which stage? That's he mines at the same speed on each stage, I think. The speed depends on tools, but one thing that's nice about FD for Steve is that he uses shovel to mine instead of a tool that he actually uses to attack. There's a couple other stages like that too, but FD is the only one that's legal. Platform? It depends. Like, platforms are pretty good for Steve because they cover more options with using blocks. Like AK will set up a 2-block wall under the platform so he can mine like this. I'm just giving Steve facts now. That's what this is. Which is fine. It's a weird character. And I happen to know quite a bit. And the minecart takes it. Yeah, gold minecart is a strong tool. It does a lot of damage and has some invincibility too. Alright, AK bringing back this set back up to even, so now it's anyone's game. Tense. Yeah, he's new and he's complicated. He has a lot of ridiculous stuff, a lot of fun stuff. He's hard too. I've practiced some Steve, and I'm honestly like I like my character. I like Greninja a lot, but like I can't kill with Greninja. AK and I were talking about this earlier. I need some burst options that kill, which Greninja doesn't have, and Steve has a lot of. Like that minecart we saw take that last game. Distant Planet. My favorite legal stage. Battlefield. I don't know, I think we're seeing Sephiroth's home stage and Sephiroth's theme.
Stop battle.
The mental games here. Yeah, brought him back. 2-2. Game set.
3, 2,
Sorry, set. I don't know. Can't really evenly apply that here.
ひざまずけ焼き付け
Game 5, that's the better way to put it. Good Zegor convergence. That's a joke, by the way. That's not what it's actually called, but got an easy 77% with the wood tools, which are good for comboing. Don't do enough knockback to throw him out. Good up smash on platform there. Up smash is a very risky tool in a lot of ways because it's both very active, but also that means it's out for a while and not able to be cancelled regularly. There are some fun Steve things you can do with blocks to cancel up smash, but tried to go for the counter there off stage, which would have been devastating if it hit. And a good 2-frame spike there from Vince, taking that stock. AK stalling him out again. And hitting with the minecart, which kills. That didn't, I mean, I guess it's a start KO, which is really good for Steve. Gets him a lot more time to mine and craft. You know, do the characteristic verbs of It's funny, I can kind of hear the game audio on the... My card is very strong. So it's actually, its strength depends because like, well, there's two things that it depends on. Whether Steve is in the minecart or not, because when he is in the minecart, it's a hit, or when the opponent's in the air, it's always a hit, but it's a lot stronger when he's in it. And also whether he has gold, because gold creates powered minecart, which is faster, has some invincibility, and is a lot stronger. Almost took that stock with it too. AK having a pretty even set this game is pretty even so far. AK throwing out minecart a lot more, which I'm a little bit worried, because it is working right now, but it is very susceptible to Sephiroth's counter, especially the way he's doing it, keeping himself in it like that. But that's good, he jumped out to get the fair there instead. A little bit of a mix-up to catch jumps. Yeah, that forward tilt is going to take that stock. But AK has a diamond now. Maybe a time to craft. Yep. I mean, Steve, like, playing Steve is a resource game. Like, you need those resources or you are not going to be able to play at your highest. And good Steve counterplay involves just starving him. Like, making sure, putting pressure on him, making sure he can't mine as easily. Causing him to waste resources if you can do that. Like, there are wasteful options like TNT or breaking his crafting table. But yeah, those resources definitely help Steve. Steve with Diamond, top character in the game. But right now, AK does not have many of the resources he needs. He has diamonds crafted, but no diamond on deck, and this is his last stock, so if those break, he still needs more. And also is lacking in iron, which are a lot of his good burst options, like minecart and anvil, require those. And he is also, on top of that, at 8% deficit. Gonna craft gold. So the interesting thing, there we go, that now he has this extra diamond if he has time to craft. But he has no blocks. Like, he doesn't, like, Steve is severely at a disadvantage now. In terms of getting back to stage, in terms of stalling. But that back air, not going to kill quite yet, but gives AK just enough time to craft and get a little bit more resources. Puts him in a good position. That's why Steve definitely is a character that requires momentum. Just like getting a hit on your opponent, like, puts you, even if you don't pursue advantage, like, you definitely get more out of hits that go farther. And the up throw takes it! AK popping off. How many times have I lost Steve? I played probably one of the top 5 Steves in the world. As the Steve I played the most often.